Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and I am having to redo the first few minutes of this video and I think we might be falling. Oh my gosh. So I've been having some camera issues, some computer issues, and I thought I had them figured out. And I went to go upload all these videos and the first part of this was missing. So I wanted to redo the beginning of this so that I can actually tell you what I think. So the first thing, I actually recorded the first full video a while back and it was just like not interesting. So we're starting again, guys. We're starting again for the third time. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the Urban Decay. It's called, I have to put it on my computer over here. Let me see. It's kind of like, okay, so you know that they came out with the new, not the new, but they brought out the Naked palette again, right? So they have this little palette. It is called the City Space Cowboy Star palette. The colors in here are great for every day. I have not tried the Urban Decay formula in quite a while. I do have one palette, the Kristen Leanne palette that you've seen has survived many a declutter. So this one, if you love the Urban Decay formula, I think this would be a great everyday formula or everyday palette, right? It's neutrals. It's got the Space Cowboy color that so many people love. It's a really big one in the center. It looks pretty. I'm not going to buy it because I barely ever wear eyeshadow when I have these colors. These remind me of like the Natasha Denona nudes or the ColourPop. So if you have any of those, you don't really need to buy this. The star is cool, but it's going to be very hard to probably organize in whatever way you organize your makeup. It's probably going to be a little difficult because of the big star shape, unless you keep it up on your vanity or whatever, like you use it as a display. The actual Naked palette that's coming back out is a no for me. I do remember when I was first doing weddings here in Austin, so many of us were using the Naked palettes as our go-to wedding palette. And I think it still serves that purpose. I just think that there are better formulas out there and I'm not going to be purchasing $50, $60 palette from Urban Decay. That's just not in me, but I just love the nostalgia of it. So if this was a palette you loved, there have been some videos out already that have shown the difference between the formulas from the original to now. I think the new ones are a little bit more impactful, but it looks pretty true to color. So I am annoyed though, because they did, what did they say? They said that they were going to discontinue it, and their discontinuation, I think, was a marketing ploy to bring it out later, which is fine. I don't think that they've been on anyone's radar in a while. Not mine anyway, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I definitely still really enjoy the 24/7 liners, but I don't walk through the Urban Decay aisle at Ulta or Sephora and say, ooh, I can't wait to pick up the latest Urban Decay thing. So I think this is their way of like getting back on the map, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's stop talking about Urban Decay. So Fenty has some new blushes that I'm really pumped about. They are probably something that I'm going to want to touch in person. I'm looking over at my computer because having to redo this video for like the bajillionth time is so annoying. Okay, so Suede Powder Blush, fun color, incredible texture, high performance, playing together, comes in rich blendable shades that pop on all tones, hybrid powder cream texture, waterproof, long wear, weightless, easily blendable, 8 shades, 28 each. Higher end, but that formula sounds very on the mark for me and my skin. 43, live in a hot, humid climate, super oily skin, as you can tell. I have a matte primer on and I have 2 different setting sprays. So I am very oily, but this looks really cool. It's something that I would want to touch in person. Like they have a watermelon-y color. It just looks really, really pretty in a formula I love. If you don't know, I'm on a blush journey and I will be doing a blush video very, very soon. I have some more declutters coming out as well, but this one, I think it's something I just want to touch in person. Like I've bought a lot of new blushes and that's really the only thing I've been purchasing a lot of lately. And so it's on my radar. Looks cool. If I don't know that they're out yet. So I think I already said, when are they coming out? Beep, boop, 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 boop. Didn't say. Anyway, so Clarins I've heard has some of the most amazing lip oils. I used to wear Clarins foundation and I am very much into lip oils. My favorite is the Milani ones. I've tried some other ones and, you know, they're fine, but the Milani is still my favorite. So Clarins has come out with 2 new colors, and one is a black one. And I got really pumped about this because I think it would be really pretty to put over some lip stains. But then I looked and it's like the pH balanced one, and I'm kind of annoyed by that. So I want to see it in store and see what it looks like on my lips. I do want to try it on. I am in the market for a black lip oil. So if you have one that you would recommend, let me know. But that one looks really cool. And then they have a white one, which is glitter, but I don't think that one's for me. Definitely I'm looking for a black one. And then Charlotte Tilbury has come out with her holiday palette. Here's the thing. And this is kind of where my other video starts, like where it actually picks up and continues on. I'm just annoyed because, and so many brands do this. This is not just a Charlotte Tilbury thing, but they, like, her stuff is, I think, made in Spain or Italy or something like that. I believe it's Italy, somewhere in Europe, and super high end, right? You're paying for packaging, you're paying for a good formula. And this is going to sound bad, but I'm not saying that Chinese formulas are bad, but things are cheaper there. So her holiday palettes are different formulas. And this holiday palette, it is Pillow Talk. Why is it called effing Pillow Talk? Love Eye Effect palette. It's a cool looking color story. It's got a red, it's got a black, it's got some cool shimmers. I'm excited to see it swatched out. I'm annoyed that it is probably going to be a different formula, and she typically does her holiday palettes through China or the Republic of whatever, right? So 9 shades, different finishes, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to be picking it up. As you know, like I rarely pick up eyeshadows. I'm definitely not doing this. Maybe the holiday is like more expensive packaging or something, so she wants to go down on the formula. I don't know. It just annoys me. So, all right, let's transition into the original video.
All this money for a holiday palette and they end up getting lower quality. Not because it's from China is it lower quality, but why is she changing? It's like that she needs a bigger margin or something like that. Whatever it is, it's got some warm tones. It does have a beautiful red. Like the color story looks cool. It looks pretty. I want to see how it compares to her other formula. That's all. Because I don't like when people do that. Okay. She Glam. I haven't ordered from them in a very long time. I'm trying not to order from Shein and Temu and all that, which I did just make a Temu Halloween order, so shame on me. But She Glam now has bronzing drops. They look really pretty. I think bronzing drops look really pretty. I just don't think they're for my skin and like my makeup routine. I think they would be good for, you know, mixing in with foundations and stuff to darken up for the summer. And this is probably a more affordable, yeah, $7.49, cruelty free. Love that. Antioxidant rich formula including cocoa extract, vitamin E derivative, and more to hydrate and support your skin while providing a stunning bronze sun-kissed glow. So yeah, I think it looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. And this would be one that I would want to try. I heard the Milani one's really good as well, but I won't be picking it up because why? I'm not going to use it. Another thing I will not be picking up is the new Patrick Ta foundation, Major Skin Hydrolux Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. All right, so his blush is still on my list, short list to try. I think it's going to work beautifully on my skin. When I saw the highlighting duos come out and how everybody said that they were way more greasy, almost like Vaseline, it makes me very nervous to try a luminous foundation of his because I feel like it's going to be really beautiful for a photo and for like taking a picture for a magazine, haute couture, high end, something that you wouldn't wear every day. I am so oily and I rarely wear regular foundation. Truly, I have a few in my drawer right now that you will see in a declutter that are gorgeous and I would repurchase, and some of them are more glowy foundations. I just don't ever see myself purchasing a high-end foundation for myself personally because I don't wear it enough to invest the money. For my kit, maybe. So that's the only way I would even look at this is for a kit situation. Like I finally bought the Yummy Skin Serum Tint by Natasha, oh my gosh, Danessa Myricks. And it is a more glowy formula and it's beautiful, but it's not something I can wear all day. It's not long wear for me. When my oils blend with it, it doesn't look good. It just looks greasy. I still love it, but I know myself enough to know that I don't need to buy 5 new foundations because they will not be used, period. They just will not be used. Here's one of my favorite things that I have seen come out recently, and that is, oh my gosh, are you guys freaking ready for this? Dolly Parton, she's coming out with her own makeup line. I just can't believe it. Starting with lipsticks, because hello. The first launch will include the new Heaven's Kiss lipstick collection, 4 different shades. I like to name my products after songs. $20 each. Thank you, Dolly Parton, for not charging $46. Because, oh my God. Okay, I have not talked about this yet. I did talk about this in my previously recorded and not put out video. And there is a new foundation by Too Faced. It's some matte foundation that everyone is saying is not even super matte. It's more like skin-like, which is great. But almost $50 for a Too Faced, no effing way. No. $50 for a Dior foundation? Sure. For Too Faced? No. No way. People are insane. No, sorry. So sorry. Oh, that makes me like want to throw up. Anyway, I just appreciate the Dolly Parton. She could charge so much for these. Like, legit an arm and a leg, and people would buy them. And here they are listed as $20 each. Love it. Love to see it. All right, so we have 4 shades: Jolene Red, Purchase, Honey Plum, Rosebud, and Birthday Suit. So it's a deep dark plum, a red, a nude, and a pink. So the basics, they look beautiful. I don't know who's gonna be, when it says it will be available August 22nd on their website. This is probably the most excited I have been for a makeup launch in a really long time. I'm so freaking pumped. So freaking pumped. Okay, let's talk about one more thing that's on Trend Mood. And that is these. That are these, what? It's starting to sound really weird. Okay, Chanel. Clearly you know me, I'm not gonna be purchasing these. I will be touching them though. And maybe you never know. I am on a blush journey. Cream Light Mist Blushes. Velvety finish. I always love that on a creamy blush, right? I love a more velvety finish, more putty type. There are some deeper shades, which I appreciate. Rose Radiant, Rose Ardent, Beige, Rouge France, Grenade. Let me just stop. I'm not going to be speaking French here. But it looks to be like a beigey tan, a rosy color, a more pinky rose, a very red orange, and like a deep ruddy red, rosy. Wow. You like how I always talk about how good I am with color, and I can't even describe those. I will not be purchasing these. I don't know how much they are, but they're going to be expensive, obviously, because they're Chanel. If you're a Chanel person, these look nice. They look nice. That's all I have to say. Will I be purchasing them? Probably not, but you never know. You never know. Okay, speaking of, no. Let's just switch to makeup on your radar. Okay, we're switching over. Makeup on your radar. Unearthly Cosmetics. I have not, this was on my list last year or the year before. They were like on the list of brands that I really wanted to try. They're an indie makeup brand. I love the aesthetic. They usually have someone, an artist, draw, paint, create the covers of these. It's just really, really beautiful stuff. So they're coming out with a new makeup palette. Our latest collection, Gargoyle Color Palette, $68 USD. Dive into an 18-pan masterpiece featuring a hauntingly beautiful array of shades, from ethereal pastels to deep dark hues. There's also going to be a liquid highlighter, lip gloss trio, matte liquid lipsticks. I want to focus on the eyeshadow palette, or the color palette. Looks to be there's not a ton out there yet, but it does look to have some different shimmer formulas like duochromes and things. It does look pretty. The gloss trio looks like looks like it's like a black matte liquid lipsticks. There's a black. I really want to see more of the eyeshadow palette. It's kind of neutral with pops of blue. I don't know. I want to see more of this. It interests me. I probably will not be picking it up because the price and like the color story has to be spot on for me to buy an eyeshadow palette, but it's interesting. It's pretty, it's interesting. There is a lot in the collection. I like that they're bringing out glosses again. Okay, one that is something that's really interesting to me and might actually be a purchase is another blush duo. And this is from Rabanne, but they're mini blush palettes and they're creams. There are 5 color stories to choose from. Almost Famous, Incompatibles, Mean Girl Club, 3 Summer Fling, and The Heat. They're 31 bucks. They have, okay, so let's look at the first. The swatches actually look pretty mostly pink and coral, which that's not what the colors look like in the palette. So swatches look a little interesting compared. All right, the first one that looks really cool to me is like this ruddy, sunsetty, actually it looks like a color I already have, so this should deter me. It looks kind of like this e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bali. It's like a ruddy brown and really fun for fall and winter. And then it's got like a more shimmery, plummy color as well. So it almost looks like there's like a regular cream and then a shimmery cream. Like there's this bright pink, like a bright warm pink with like a rosy, shimmery one. Then there's more of a lilac-y pink and a bright coral. That one looks very interesting to me. Then there's a bright fuchsia pink with like a goldy, rosy shimmer, and then a coral and a even more gold shimmer. Those actually look really, really pretty. And to have 2 for the 31 bucks isn't bad, but they are very tiny pans. So I'll have to touch that in person. We have some Ulta stores that actually carry Rabanne, which is very exciting to me. Let me see if this gargoyle palette. Yeah, I want to see somebody swatch this gargoyle palette. It looks really, really pretty. I would definitely look that up if you like muted or really cool duochromes or just like more of a fun gothic vibe on the eyes. It looks really pretty. Okay. So Makeup on Your Radar, which is the page I'm on right now, they did a collaboration with DD Signature. That's one that I've been wanting to try for a while, DD Signature. None of these color stories look good to me, and I've heard some reviews on them that they're just so-so. I think the only one that I would pick up would be the one that has all shimmers, because I love to top shimmers off with other shimmers, or just wear one shimmer, or wear a matte and then a shimmer on top. You know, like I feel like the shimmer is more my vibe. But I don't know. I don't really understand why there was a collaboration with Makeup on Your Radar. Like, I'm not mad about it. I just don't understand. Like, it truly does not make sense to me. Like, we don't know what Makeup on Your Radar looks like how she does her makeup, or he, it could be a he, I don't know. Just weird, just kind of a weird collaboration. So, I think people have created pretty looks with them. I just don't, like, does not draw me in at all. They're like a weird mix of colors. I don't know, does not look good to me. So a couple more. Hard Candy, which you can get at Walmart now. And Hard Candy used to be in Sephora, if anybody remembers that. I'm old. This looks really cool. This looks really pretty. And I feel like I want to go to Walmart and pick up some Hard Candy stuff and maybe do a Hard Candy video. New makeup release, Hard Candy, freshly dripped. New, a limited edition shade. So their lip oils already exist. Of our viral Glosstopia lip slide. So it's not a lip oil, my bad. Lip gloss. It's in espresso. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Lip Slide in Espresso is a tinted lip oil that delivers creamy color and hydrating shine in a single swipe. coconut oil, shea, hyaluronic acid, peptides, blee blue blah, blee blue blue blah. $8. Thank you. Thank you. This looks so, woo! This looks so beautiful. I cannot wait. And I really want to try some other colors. So that's pretty much a yes for me on that. All right, 1 or 2 more here. Okay, Makeup Forever, I don't know. Look, I love Makeup Forever products, but they just look so boring, and it's because they're for makeup artists and they're supposed to look boring. They're not supposed to, like, we're not supposed to be bringing out shiny packaging. Like, when you're a makeup artist, most of us, like, repackage our crap so that we don't have to carry as much, and you don't even see the labels on half the stuff. So, like, not a problem, but I don't get excited looking at it. So they have these amazing pencils that can be used all over the face that everybody loves, myself included. And I've been wanting to pick some more up because I've only owned one in the past, but I love the formula. They are very matte. So this is kind of an addition to that. New Rouge Artist Forever and Artist Color Pencil Extreme. Our collective of 40 pros crafted and unprecedented pigment lipstick. The new Rouge Artist Forever. The matte version provides 16-hour comfort, while the satin one gives you 24-hour comfort. Both are boosted with caring ingredients to repair, regenerate, and smooth. Our new Artist Color Pencil Extreme is a next generation everything proof lip liner, transfer proof, kiss proof, waterproof, and smudge proof. So basically it's lip liners and stick lipsticks, both waterproof, both matte, blah, 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 blah. I would love to play with these new lip liners up against their like wood pencil ones and see how they feel and look and all of that. But yeah, that actually draws my attention in a way that I would actually use them, but not because I get excited about looking at the packaging or the marketing. Like, that is not it for me. The last thing I want to talk about is the new Tarte palette. Guys, I kind of love it. And I really want to touch it in person. And I really like Tarte eyeshadows, especially for my kit. And I haven't had Tarte eyeshadows in my kit in a while. I've been using more ABH, Natasha Denona, and some ColourPop. And this one just looks so beautiful. It's their 25-year anniversary. Man, like, it does have like the neutrals, the cool neutrals, the warm neutrals, a little bit of a purple, some gold. Like, most of the looks that I do for a wedding is in this palette for the most part. It just looks really, really pretty. Truly, really, really pretty. That I want to touch and see. I am working on building up my kit and stuff, but those are the things I wanted to talk about. Let me know if any of these things are very exciting to you, if you've purchased any of these things. I do have a small list of stuff. Like, I want to get the Kaleidos duochrome eyeliners. I've been wanting to get some more liners. I'm probably going to pick up some more of the About Face paints because they stay on my eyes really well. I picked up more recently, Danessa Myricks. Actually met her at an event, and woo, that was life-changing. A whole nother story about that, but I got one of her Color Fix foils. I want to see how that stays on my eyes. I got the Yummy Skin, and I've been playing with a ton of blush. So I'm very excited to try some new things. I have not gone overboard with anything other than blush, and I've kind of stopped on that. So my next video is probably going to be either a blush video or a declutter video. I also have a Halloween haul and Halloween decorating video coming up soon. Let me know if you want to see something specific. But like, I have recently purchased, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 red cream blushes, and then 2 new red Peri Para. They're like soft lip buttery, powdery lip product things that I can also use as blush. So I've been on this red blush kick, so I might do a video of just the red creamy blushes and compare those. The blush video is definitely gonna have some wear time and how it looks on the skin and how it performs. I really wanna get the Patrick Ta blush before I do that blush video. So because of that, that one might not be next, but I do need to get onto the decluttering because this desk is messy. So again, let me know down below if you have any recommendations for me, if I missed something that's new and exciting that you think is new and exciting, or something I need to try. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys.